All right. Well, good morning. Good morning. Good morning. I would like to call this meeting of the House Labor Industry Committee to order. Please call the roll.
Dawkins.
Here.
Brennan.
Here by designation.
Donahue.
Here by designation.
Giral.
Here.
Gogenauer.
Here by designation.
Green.
Here by designation.
Haddock.
Here.
Ingalls.
Here.
Kincaid.
Here by designation.
Krajewski.
Here.
Mirsky. O'Mara.
Here by designation.
Scott.
Here.
Young.
Here by designation.
Grove.
Here.
Anderson.
Here.
Barger.
Designation.
Bernstein.
Designation.
Cooper.
Here.
Diorsi. Fink. Gleim. Jones.
Designation.
Rassel.
Designation.
Reichard.
Here.
Rozzi.
Here.
We have a quorum.
Thank you very much. I would like to call up House Resolution 385, printers number 2753, introduced by Representative Schusselman. Ryan, please explain the resolution.
House Resolution 385, printers number 2753, designates March 21st, 2026 as Rosie the Riveter Day in Pennsylvania.
Thank you very much. I would like to now recognize Representative Schusselman for brief remarks on the resolution.
Thank you, Chair Dawkins and Chair Grove, for the opportunity to speak today to honor PA's Rosie the Riveters. House Resolution 385 designates March 21st Rosie the Riveter Day to honor the thousands of Pennsylvania women who joined the workforce to support our country during World War II. These American women built equipment crucial for the U.S. military efforts, volunteered to join the armed services, and inspired generations of women with their strength, sacrifice, and patriotism. In these times when attempts are being made to erase from the public eye certain aspects and events in our American history, it's more important than ever that we highlight the women who became Rosie the Riveters were from many cultural and ethnic backgrounds. It is essential as we honor Rosie the Riveters that we recognize the diversity of women in the war effort. On a personal note, I want to point out that our Commonwealth's own May Cryer is a nationally recognized Rosie and a personal hero of mine. In fact, we recognize Rosie the Riveter Day both nationally and in Pennsylvania on March 21st, May's own birthday. In honor of all PA Rosies, I respectfully request my colleagues support this resolution with a yes vote. Thank you, Chair.
Thank you very much. The question is, will the committee report the resolution? Are there any comments or questions on House Resolution 385? I now recognize Representative Cooper.
Rep, thank you so much for introducing the resolution. I'm happy to be a co-sponsor of it. And I just wanted to share that my mother-in-law, Maureen Cooper, we used to call her Rosie the Riveter. She worked in a plant in Nebraska, a 26, 29, making the bombers. And so she was a Rosie the Riveter, and I just really appreciate the fact that you have brought this resolution, and I look forward to voting yes.
Thank you, Rep.
Thank you. I now turn to the chair, Grove.
Thank you. I appreciate the gentlelady bringing this up. It's mentioned in there, York. York business owners actually created the York Plan. It was founded by Forey Laux. He was a business owner and actually transcended both World War I and World War II as a business owner. He realized after World War II that a lot of the defense contracts small businesses couldn't apply for because they were too small. So he devised a way for small businesses all over kind of south central Pennsylvania, even dipping into the southeast areas, to join forces to pull contracts together to manufacture a lot of the goods and services. Obviously, the backbone of that were women, because a lot of the men in our areas were sent off to war. So thank you for including that. It's significant. With obviously our men and women in the front line do the fighting. But without the manufacturing base, they would not have the tools to survive those combat and actually do it. So they're heroes, and I'm glad we are recognizing them as such. So thank you, Chairman.
Thank you very much. Any other questions? Seeing none, I would urge all members to support this resolution. Brooke, please call the roll.
Dawkins.
Yes.
Brennan.
Yes by designation.
Donahue.
Yes by designation.
Gerald. Gogenauer.
Yes by designation.
Green.
Yes by designation.
Haddock. Ingalls. Kincaid.
Yes by designation.
Krajewski. Mirsky. O'Mara.
Yes by designation.
Scott. Young.
Yes by designation.
Grove.
Yes.
Anderson. Barger.
No by designation.
Bernstein.
Yes by designation.
Cooper.
Yes.
Diorsi. Fink. Gleim. Jones.
Yes by designation.
Razzle.
Yes by designation.
Reichard.
Yes.
Rossi.
Yes.
The resolution passes.
Thank you very much. House Resolution 385 is favorable, reported as committed. I would like to now call up House. He's stuck in. Sorry. I would now like to call up House House Bill 1923, printers number 2402, introduced by Representative Haddock. Ryan, please explain the bill.
House Bill 1923, printers number 2402, the Meatpacking and Food Processing Protection Act, creates worker safety training requirements in the meatpacking and food processing industry, provides unpaid sick leave, establishes facility health and safety committees, requires the development of a model infectious disease exposure and prevention plan, creates violations and imposes administrative penalties, and permits civil actions.
Thank you very much. I would like to now recognize Representative Haddock for brief remarks on this bill.
Thank you, Chair Dawkins, and thank you, Chair Grove. House Bill 1923, the Meatpacking and Food Processing Protection Act, will help protect essential workers in this vital but high-risk industry from workplace injury and illness. Workers in the meatpacking and food processing industry frequently experience strains of injuries, chemical burns, exposures to hazardous chemicals, caught between falls, lacerations, cuts, and even amputations. According to OSHA, 27 meatpacking workers per day suffer amputations or hospitalizations between the years 2015 and 2023. Many of these injuries are associated with improper training, communication, overcrowding on lines, exhaustion, unsafe working conditions, and absence of protection equipment. Hence the underlying reasons for the injuries. My legislation, House Bill 1923, seeks to improve the health and safety of workers in the meatpacking and food processing industries by providing safety and training for new workers, supplying workplace policies and documents in languages that the workers understand, and creating workplace safety and health committees. It is important to note that this legislation carves out small businesses an exception for small businesses under 100 employees. This bill does not require structural material changes to the actual facility, and it does not apply to grocery stores and other retail store establishments. Meatpacking and food processing workers are the definition of essential workers, and without them, our grocery stores would be empty, and the Pennsylvania economy would suffer. It's also important to note, with the high price of groceries, this bill can help keep meat products lower in cost. And as we know, meat is one of the highest priced groceries that we currently have. These workers deserve common sense protections to keep them safe at work, and I ask the members of the committee for an affirmative vote. Thank you, Mr. Chairman.
Thank you. The question is, will the committee report the bill? I will be offering Amendment A01955. Ryan, please explain the amendment.
Amendment A01955 removes the provisions related to unpaid sick leave, public health emergencies, and civil actions.
Thank you. The question is, will the committee agree to the amendment? Are there any comments or questions on Amendment A01955? I recognize Chair Grove.
Thank you. This amendment, I believe, was adopted last session. I would urge members to support the amendment as it does put the bill in a better spot. Thank you, Chairman.
Thank you. Any other questions on the amendment? Seeing none, I urge members to support the amendment. Please call the roll.
Dawkins.
Yes.
Brennan.
Yes by designation.
Donahue.
Yes by designation.
Gerald.
Yes.
Gogenauer.
Yes by designation.
Green.
Yes by designation.
Haddock.
Yes.
Ingalls. Kincaid.
Yes by designation.
Krajewski.
Yes.
Mirsky. O'Mara.
Yes by designation.
Scott. Young. Grove.
Yes.
Anderson. Barger. Bernstein.
Yes by designation.
Cooper. Diorsi. Fink. Gleim. Jones.
Yes by designation.
Razzle.
Yes by designation.
Reichard.
Yes.
Rossi.
Yes.
The amendment passes.
Thank you. Amendment A01955 is agreed to. Representative Gleim will be now offering amendment A02346. Andrew, please explain the amendment.
Thank you, Chairman. Amendment A02346 amends the definition of employer to exempt employers that operate a certified workplace safety committee and employers required to operate an accident and illness prevention program under the Workers' Compensation Act.
Thank you. The question is, will the committee agree to the amendment? Are there any comments or questions on amendment A02346? We'll go ahead and recognize Representative Gleim.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman. This underlying bill requires employers to establish facility health and safety committees, conduct inspections, regular meetings, and provide training, all of which mirror or are similar to existing obligations for accident prevention committees. Also, self-insured employers already maintain robust safety programs as part of their risk management and regulatory compliance. Employers with certified accident prevention committees comply with requirements that already exist under the Department of Labor and Industries Accident and Illness Prevention Program, which mandates regular safety meetings, hazard identification and correction, employee representation and training, and other requirements shared by this bill. My amendment will help avoid unnecessary duplication, reduce burdensome costs and administrative requirements while ensuring safe workplaces, employee participation, and strong worker protections. Thank you, Mr. Chairman.
Thank you. And now recognize Chairman Grove.
Thank you. I would urge my members to support this amendment. Simply, it just gets rid of redundancy in the bill, puts it in a much better place so we do not have increased costs and increase the price of meats by the underlying bill. If there's a segment of businesses that already do this, there's no point in adding more layers of regulation on top of that. Thank you, Chairman.
Thank you very much. I will urge all the members to oppose this amendment. Please call the roll.
Dawkins.
No.
Brennan.
No by designation. All remaining Democrats will be voting in the negative.
Grove.
Yes.
Anderson. Barger. Bernstein.
Designation, yes.
Cooper. Diorsi. Fink. Gleim. Jones.
Designation, yes.
Rassel.
Designation, yes. Sorry.
Reichard.
Yes.
Rossi.
Yes.
The amendment fails.
Thank you. The amendment A02346 is not agreed to. Are there any comments or questions on House Bill 1923 as amended? I recognize Representative.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman. I have a question for the prime sponsor, if he's amenable to the question. As a current operating rancher in Pennsylvania who grows beef, if you think meat prices are high now, wait until this legislation is enacted. So which regulation in this bill will lower the cost for consumers?
Representative Haddock, would you like to answer?
Well, this bill creates a safety committee that would talk through and be preventative. And, you know, when a meat packing plant, you might raise the beef, but I don't believe you're butchering the beef. When you butcher beef and you have 27 people throughout the country, including in Pennsylvania, having an accident that severe that the plant is shut down, because of lack of training. This is a very dangerous, essential business. And when a business gets shut down because of an accident that could have been prevented, that plant loses a day's worth of work. It's shut down. That worker is no longer in the work industry because he's in the hospital. That causes expense to the employer to retrain and replace a qualified worker. So there's many aspects of this bill that will help businesses that are in meatpacking become safer, operate more efficiently, and keep downtime from happening. Thank you for the question.
Yeah,
Thank you.
I would respectfully disagree because they will pass on those costs to the consumer. The second question I have, Mr. Chairman, is that companies like JBS is owned by Brazil that operates in Pennsylvania. Smithfield is wholly owned by China, which operates in Pennsylvania. How will the oversight of this law happen in a foreign-owned meatpacking plant, especially if they don't comply?
It's Pennsylvania law, regardless of where a company, and this is not just in meatpacking, this is standard operating procedures in the state of Pennsylvania. This has nothing to do with just this industry. You're a state representative. You should know state laws apply, regardless of where you live or where the owners live. And these corporations, there really isn't they might have a corporate headquarters, but they have to follow the laws of Pennsylvania when they're operating in Pennsylvania. That's
Thank
in any industry.
Thank you, Representative. Representative Glime, you have any follow-up questions?
Well, I would just say that obviously he thinks that they're not complying now, which is why he's putting more regulations that are duplicative in this bill. So my question was more on oversight than it was on what's actually happening. But thank you for your answer.
Thank you. Chairman Grove.
Thank you. So if anything happens in a company where there's a fatality or an industry, the regulators, regardless of the industry, are going to come down. They're going to shut down the industry and they're going to investigate. And you have to wait for the investigation to get done to figure out what transpired. In a lot of cases, and personally, I've never ran into a business that has the policy of let's try to kill as many employees today as we possibly can. Like, that's not a thing in today's society. So there are strenuous training and safety requirements upon all these industries. They're already regulated by OSHA. They're already required to have a safety plan. So adding more redundancy on top of businesses that are already heavily regulated adds cost to that process. I will say, through the chairman's amendment and working with the principal stakeholder, there is open dialogue about this bill. I'm hopeful that hopefully we can get to a point where we can have a bill that obviously prioritizes safety. I think that is the main goal of the prime sponsor and the stakeholders who are wanting to see this done in those areas. And I know through all the contacts with businesses I've ever had, that is a goal of those underlying businesses as well. So hopefully as we move forward in the process, we can find a sweet spot where everybody can be happy and we get a good bill to the governor's desk, signed into law that promotes safety for both the employees and the businesses moving forward. We're not quite there yet, so don't be too mad, I'm a no, but always looking to work on stuff to improve it, to get it to a good spot. So I do appreciate the willingness. I do appreciate the amendment, Chairman. I think we're moving in a good direction. Hopefully we can get it to a good spot. So thank you.
Thank you. Any other members want to be recognized? Oh, Representative Haddock.
And I thank Chairman Grove for that spirit of cooperation. And I really would like to just say that in last session, this bill, now the way it's currently formed and amended, it did pass the House with 120 bipartisan votes. So if conversations can continue, I would certainly be open.
Thank you. Well, I would urge the members to support House Bill 1923, which provides, in my opinion, common sense protections for some of the Commonwealth most essential workers. To the point earlier raised around costs. There is a cost for doing nothing, and it is a cost for folks who are being harmed or injured on the job because they have a family they have to provide for, and if they're out of work, obviously they can't provide for those families. Preventative steps are cost-saving steps, in my opinion, and I think this bill is a step forward to providing some of those protections to those essential workers. So I would urge all our members to vote in the affirmative. So with that, Brooke, please call the roll.
Dawkins.
Yes.
Brennan.
Yes by designation.
Donahue.
Yes by designation.
Gerald. Gogenauer.
Yes by designation.
Green.
Yes by designation.
Haddock. Ingalls. Kincaid.
Yes by designation.
Krajewski. Mursky. O'Mara.
Yes by designation.
Scott. Young. Grove.
Yes. Or, I
And-
mean, no, sorry.
Oh, you were right. You had it right first time.
I was so excited. So excited. No, thank you.
Anderson. Barger. Bernstein.
Designation, no.
Cooper. Diorsi. Fink. Gleim. Jones.
Designation, no.
Razzle.
Designation, no.
Reichard.
No.
Rossi.
No.
The bill passes.
Thank you. House Bill 1923 is favorably reported as amended. Seeing no other business, the meeting is adjourned. Thank you. Almost had you.